Hello, YouTube family. How you doing? And I just want to give a special shout out. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, right? Doing what they gotta do, right? And all the fathers in the distance too, doing what they gotta do. Shout out to you guys. And all the fathers behind the cage, behind a wall, shout out to you guys too. Y'all still dads. You know what I'm saying? It never stops, right? So my video in this one is my commentary about Diddy, right? Because this Diddy situation is viral, you know, and it's been viral now for the last 5 weeks now, you know. And some of my thoughts about the Diddy case, I'll go into it more further later on as time goes by, right? And the information changes and it updates. We'll catch up with the information. But some of my thoughts about the Diddy case is that the defense team is very strong, you know. Diddy got those lawyers like a football team, a bunch of heavy-duty linebackers, okay? Lawyers like Teddy Garrigos and Brian Steele. Those guys are great lawyers. Shout out to them, man. Brian Steele, who was famous for the Young Thug case, you know, and he got Young Thug free from that case. Shout out to Young Thug. Shout out to Brian Steele, man, a real one, right? You know, those are great lawyers. You know, lawyers like Don Florio too. Shout out to Don Florio from my home state, New York. You know, she's a great lawyer too. Those guys are great lawyers, man. You know, so Diddy knew what he was gonna do. And the prosecution's looking kind of weak right now. You know, yeah, they have the witnesses, but none of their arguments have been compelling to a point where we're like, oh my God, Diddy gotta watch out for the prosecution, man. Those lawyers are tough, right? No, it's not like that. It's not like that. So that's interesting to see, you know. But Kanye West, out of all the people in Hollywood to show support to Diddy, Kanye West showed up. But everybody else in Hollywood is really quiet. And earlier in the case, we saw how Jay-Z and his lawyer, right, were trying to create a situation where they were distancing themselves from Diddy, right? Jay-Z publicly, allegedly, was saying that he wasn't friends with Diddy, right? Just because they worked together didn't mean that they were friends, right? So Hollywood silence, it's quite telling right now, right? My prayer goes out to the victims, right? Because the victims did suffer. And I do want to say justice for the victims, right? Justice for Cassie, justice for the assistants, right? Capricorn Clark, right? All of them, right? All the assistants, right? Everybody that was a part of that suffered because of that. Justice for them. But Diddy destroy a lot of lives. You know, Diddy destroy a lot of lives, allegedly, right? It's still an ongoing case. But yeah. The defense, Diddy's defense right now, as much as I don't agree with Diddy, right? I don't agree with what he did, allegedly. But I got to admit, his defense team is strong right now. And I know they gave him a RICO charge, but I think that Diddy look like he's going to walk, right? He might not get RICO, but the judge might give him like a lower sentence, like a domestic violence maybe, right? Maybe a slap on the wrist, you know, don't do it again. Pay a fine, do some community service, and call it a day. That's what it looks like. All that criminal enterprise, all that trafficking, we don't see that here. We don't see that here. Allegedly, we don't see that here in this case right now. The defense has poked holes in the prosecution's case, right, for RICO. It doesn't look like that. So shout out to Teddy Garrigos. Shout out to Mark Agnafilo. Okay? Shout out to Brian Steele and all those lawyers in Diddy's team working overnight, drinking 5 cups of coffee just to build his defense. Shout out to you guys, man. And I'm going to keep y'all posted. But guys, let me know. What are your thoughts in the comment section below? Let me know what y'all think about this case. This case is bizarre, man. Diddy has done some strange things. Allegedly talking about he likes to smear some stuff, some substances, bodily fluids on his chest. Guy, this is crazy. This is crazy. Let me know.